Are you looking for the best nut milk maker on Amazon? We've got this one right here. Figured I'd show it off to you guys today. So let's go ahead and grab this Mike Vance knife right there so we can open this bad boy on up and see what we got on the inside here. By the way, if you guys find this video helpful, definitely appreciate you guys hooking up that helpful for me right there. Alright, taking a peek on the inside here, you got a little recipe book right there. You got some instructions right there. Let's get rid of the foam up top right here. Come on now. There we go. Look, if I bring this down just a hair. There we go. Got foam all up around in there. We got some doohickeys right here. Then we have the main mama jama right there. Oh, okay. This looks nice. So we got a bag in a box. Got a bag in a box here. Let's get rid of that bag in a box. Let's see. That's gonna just flop on up like that. Okay. So this is what the unit looks like. I like the look of it. Looks very cool. Let's see, I think I can bring this back on up now just so that y'all can see a little bit better. Alright, so you got a nice good gasket all the way around the lid right there. They put all of your accessories and things on the inside here. We'll go through all that in just a minute. And then you have a little piece of foam on the bottom there. Nice big base on the bottom where that mixer or blender is right there. So that's awesome. Let's go ahead and check our cord real quick and we'll get this thing kind of plugged on in and see what that looks like. Check out all the operations of it. So we actually have used another nut milk maker before and works really well. Like you don't need, I was surprised at how little amount of nut you need to make nut milk. If I'm not mistaken, it was something like this little container right here. I'd have to go back and read the instructions on that again. So we've got one of these little guys right there. Oh, this cord is about, I'll call that about a 3-foot cord right there. So enough for your kitchen appliances to be able to get to, you know, where you need them on the counter without the cord getting in the way too. That's the other thing about those. All right, so that plugs on in just like that. Let's see, they have some precautions and operation tips on the side right here. I'm going to let you guys know what it says here. Don't grind dry goods in medicinal materials. Beware of steam burns, so it can get hot. Because I believe, yeah, this that bottom piece on there, where you see the blade and then you see the ceramic around it. The ceramic, I believe, heats up. Don't rinse the handle and base directly with clean water. Don't grind or heat ingredients for the second time to avoid overflow. And then some operation tips. Clean large pieces of food and cut into 1.5 by 1.5 centimeter pieces. Measure with a measuring cup. The lid needs to be aligned to start, otherwise E1 will be displayed. So there must be some kind of, yeah, it's probably a little trigger right here on the cap. And that has to be lined up with this little notch right here on the side because there's a little button that gets pressed from this little nougat right there to let it know that it's in, that the cap is on, it should be safe. To prevent overflow, please add water between min and max levels. Be sure that the power supply is connected in place and add seasoning after the machine has finished working. Okay, so what can you do with this thing? It says juice, soy milk, nut milk, milkshake, boil water, oat milk, rice paste, and then it has a 1,400 milliliter max, a 1,200 milliliter max. Oh, okay, that's for each one of these right here. Okay, cool. So it's between 12 and 1,400 milliliters. There's preset, keep, start, cancel, clean, and menu right there. You got a little doohickey right. Let's get that Mike Vance knife right there so we can get rid of that. There we go. All right, so the other, oh, actually, you know what? I want to pop that thing on in. Now, does this thing light up? Is there a trigger for, oh wait, is this on? Yeah. I wonder if it has some kind of, hang on, let's get our instructions right here, because I want to see how to power it on. When the machine is plugged in, it will beep. All indicator lights will flash briefly. The display panel will stay illuminated, and the machine will enter standby mode, ready for operation. Oh, my plug came out. All right, so there we go. We have our beeps and our bleeps right there. Just simply lights up. I'm going to put it down. Let's hit start. I don't know what to expect. We'll do nut milk. Nut milk? No. Do something. Oh. Let's see. Start cancel button. Press start cancel button at any time to start or stop a program while the machine is running. Menu button. In standby mode, press the start button and use the menu button to select a function, then press start again. Ah. Okay, look, a little light is now flashing next to juice. Press menu again. Now it's on soy milk. So yeah, you choose the one that you want. There's a little flashing light going across. All right, let's try juice. Hey, look at that. That's got some power. Wow. Okay. It's got a timer on there as well. So it's going to count down for 3 minutes. Press the start cancel button right there. Totally stops it up. Let's see, let's take another look at this. Okay, I want to show you this. I took off the cap and now it says E1, which lets you know that this little piece is not triggering that right there. So this is glass all the way through and through. I love that. Got a nice good handle right here, good and beefy. Can easily get a hold on that. I got plenty of space right there as well to be able to grab this thing. You got a nice little pour spout right here in the front, and then obviously your measurements right here on the side as well, which is fantastic. Yeah, this thing looks awesome. Do not put the base into any liquid. Yeah, of course. Okay, so yeah, you don't want to submerge this thing because that's going to get to all your motors and whatnot. So I'm assuming that cleaning of this, it would have to probably be by hand. You know what? Let me check that out real quick. Okay, oh, this is cool. They give you all of the details about all the different things right there for things that you can make. The oat milk, the rice paste, all that type of stuff. Let's see, that's the how to use, which we just pretty much figured out. How to clean. Okay, please clean the product in time after use. Please unplug the power cord. Wipe a damp cloth moistened in neutral detergent, then wipe clean with a dry cloth. Okay, the cup liquid can be rinsed directly. So this can be rinsed directly, obviously, because it's just plastic and gaskets. Do not put it in water. We figured that out. Glass cup, cleaning and... Oh! There's a clean button on there. That's awesome. So, add water to the cup, press start, and press clean, and then press start again. The machine will automatically heat and stir to clean. And then it says, be careful with the blades, but then to please clean it immediately after using with the included cleaning function. If there's still dirt inside, please use a cleaning brush to assist, and the inner chamber of the cup should not be cleaned with a steel wire eraser or sharp objects. So, okay, fairly simple because it's got that clean button on there. I do want to point out that it does come with this little sieve right here as well, which you're going to need to use that for whenever you're making your nut milks. And then you got this little guy right here. Like a little bag for everything to go into. And then they give you a cleaning brush as well. And it's got this nice rounded part right here so you can easily get to those areas right up against the side of the jar right there. See how you can easily get into all those little grooves and whatnot. So that's awesome. Yeah, if y'all are looking for an excellent, it's not even just a nut milk maker. Like, you can do so many things with this thing, which is super cool because it heats up. I mean, you could probably make like a soup or something like that in there. You can definitely do all your nut milks. You can make juices in there. I was going to say it could be a blender replacement, but I don't know if there's like a cold mode. I would assume that there is because it does have that juice mode on there, and that, I'm assuming, would not turn on the heating element. I'm kind of curious now. Let me take a quick peek at that. Oh, there's a keep warm function on here as well. So if you do want to keep it on and warm, you can do that. Juice. Press start button, juice, indicator light. The juice program takes probably 3 minutes. Okay, so it doesn't say if it heats it up or not. I'm assuming that that would not. Clean and function. Okay, yeah, look. This is it right here. It's all the different functions right here. This is all the ones that you see on the front. And then this is if it's heating or not. And then this is if it's going to actually blend. And the only one that doesn't blend is going to be your boiling of the water, which you don't need a blend for that anyway. So, super cool. If y'all are looking for an excellent nut milk maker, y'all definitely need to go and grab y'all one of these right here. Hey, let me know if this was helpful. If it was, there's that helpful right there. Definitely appreciate you guys hooking that up for me. I believe they make this in a few different colors as well. So if there's a particular color that you're looking for, definitely go and check out the product listing below and you can go and see all the different options that they have. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you to these guys for sending this to me so I could show it off to y'all. And Dad out.